If you have a boat trailer, one of the things you got to do to get ready for springtime fishing is you have to pack the wheel bearings. I'm not a big fan of packing wheel bearings, but I'm going to show you how I do it. Welcome to We Fish 816. We're glad you're here. So this is my trailer wheel, and what we're going to do is we're going to pull the wheel off of there, and we're going to expose this hub assembly right there, and then we're going to take this Tanya and we're going to hit and knock off that cap, and inside that hub assembly we are going to find bearings, and that's what we're going to repack with new grease. If you take grease and you just put it in the palm of your hand like this, then it's much easier to push the bearing into the grease against the palm of your hand. What you want to do is you want to force the grease inside those little bearing wheels. You got little openings on the bottom, little openings on top, so you got to kind of squish the grease into those little openings to fully coat the inside of those rollers, all around those rollers. That's what keeps the bearing cool, and that's what makes it last. And that's something you want to do every year, but as long as you get this done once a year, you will probably be in pretty good shape. Once you pack grease into the new bearings and you install the back bearing, then behind the back bearing you want to put a seal, and you'll probably have to hammer that in just a little bit, and then you flip her over and you put the front bearing in, and then you're ready to reinstall it onto the trailer axle shaft. When you go to put the hub assembly on the axle shaft, you want to be careful not to push the outer bearing back out of the hub assembly. So carefully get that on, then you put your washer, and then you put your castle nut. When you put your castle nut, you want to tighten it down to where it's nice and firm and it seats really good against the axle shaft. You want to tighten it up really tight, and then you want to back it off. You don't want it too tight, but you don't want it too loose. You want it just snug. And then you take a new cotter pin and you find the hole that is in the end of the axle shaft, and you run that cotter pin through, and that keeps your castle nut from backing out. Once you get that done, you put your cap back on, tap it on with your hammer, then you put it on the wheel, and then you are done repacking the wheel bearings on your boat trailer. Congratulations. That'll do it for We Fish 816. Thanks for watching.